Okay, so our lesson this week is on the elements of dance. There's 5 elements of dance. We have our body, actions, space, time, and energy. All of these elements are used to manipulate our movement, and we talked about when does movement become dance? And our response was when it becomes rhythmically inclined. So brushing my teeth can become a dance when it becomes rhythmically inclined, and maybe I add music on top of it, or even if I don't, it could still be it if I'm doing it rhythmically. So with that being said, we're going to start by exploring body. So there's many ways to do this, and we won't be able to go through them all. So you guys need to try and play at home too with these things. So for body, it's basically the different parts of your body. So take a body part and make a shape. So I'm going to make a circle. Now, how can I manipulate this circle with my body? How many different ways? I can make a tiny circle, a one-arm circle, a circle with my leg, a circle with my body. My plie could be a circle down there. I can do a circle above my head, behind my back. So it's limitless, right? So then we can look at that and add an action to it. So what could an action be? Is my circle still? Or is it moving? How can I make this circle move? Well, I can make it move this way, and I can make it move this way, or around in a circle. So I just manipulated my one little circle how many different times? That's the beauty of the elements of dance. So when you choreograph, you want to use all of these elements to help you create new movement. There's not just one set thing, you can just keep moving with it. Okay, so let's look at space. How can we manipulate space? I can move through space in different directions. So I could take my circle and I could move in a diagonal, in a zigzag. Those are my different pathways. I can go backwards, sideways, forwards. Also, what can I do with it? Levels. So I have a low circle. I can have a medium circle. And I can have a really high circle. So I just manipulated space with levels. So that's one way to look at that. And then on your list, you can keep going with different ways to manipulate space. All right, now we have time. So this one's going to be a little bit more involved with movement, so it wouldn't be necessarily with a static, which is still. But with something moving, I can go very slow motion, or I can speed it up, right? I just changed my movement 2 different ways with that. What else can I do with time? I can add accents to things. So if this is my movement, I can add an accent in the middle. Hit, ride, something like that. Anything with time. So if you're going to do it for a certain amount of counts, or you're going to do it half counts, whatever that may be, that's how you can play with time. Then our energy is our last one. So for energy, this is a good one. You have all different kinds of weight and flow, your dynamics. It's all on the list, and so this one's fun to play with. So you're going to take opposites is the best way to do it. So if I want to make my movement flowy, what would it look like? My flowy circle. But what if my circle is rigid? So that would be 2 different dynamics playing. Am I sustained? So sustained would be holding it. Or is it quick? Am I heavy? Heavy circle? Or is it a light, soft circle? Play with your opposites with dynamics, and again, limitless manipulations of your choreography. So when you guys are starting your project, make sure you look at that handout and then kind of run with some of the stuff that I just did. Take a simple triangle, circle, straight line, and see all the different ways you can manipulate that with body, action, space, time, and energy.